Hello everyone, Shroomworks here with episode 2 of Let's Play Stardew Valley. Let's get started. Last episode we left off explaining a little bit about the game mechanics, and since it's raining today, yeah, it should be raining today, that's what the weather forecast said yesterday. No matter. Let's see what the weather says. Okay, that's what you said yesterday, and it didn't happen. Not such good luck today. Anyway, yesterday I explained a little bit more about the game mechanics, and we planted our first few seeds, got our first few fields going, and today, after I'm done watering the crops, we'll go around the town and get it to know a little bit better. There. Let's see. Advertisements. Great. Oh, cool. It's back from the fishing trip. That means we can get our first fishing rod. And you see these little worms here on the ground? You can dig them up with your hoe. And this is something that will be put into the library. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. These worms usually indicate that there is something of interest. It can be an item, or it can be an artifact, or a book. It's always recommended to dig them up with your hoe. Okay, we enabled the zoom buttons in last episode, and I'll show you. You can zoom out. Yep. Very handy. Okay, this is the clinic. This is where you will end up if you run out of energy. No, wait. Sorry about that. This is where you will end up when you lose all of your health or collapse. You have the entire day until a certain point. I think 12 p.m. is the point when you get the message that you should go back and sleep. 1 a.m. Is okay too. However, anything past 1 a.m. will remove half your energy for the next day. If you stay up to till after 2 p.m. you will automatically collapse and wake up at the clinic, where you will be charged a fee. I think it was 500 gold, or maybe it was 1,000. Yeah, try to avoid that. This is the billboard. We have quests here that the people of Stardew Valley post once in a while, and right next to it we have the calendar. Here you see events marked with a flag, like the flower dance and the egg festival, and you see their birthdays. So if you try to bond with someone, give them a present on their birthday, preferably something that they really like, and you'll get a massive boost in their affection. Here's one of the bachelorettes that you can marry, that's Maru. And she can become your wife, if you woo her. Over here we have the Joja Mart. It's open all day, every day of the week, and you can buy seeds and other things here. They are usually much more pricey than Pierre's shop, so I recommend only go in here when Pierre's shop is closed. And that is usually on Wednesdays. Here we have the blacksmith. The blacksmith will upgrade tools for you if you have the materials. Each upgrade costs 5 bars. Each bar is 5 ore that you will have to smelt, but more to that later. In the shop you can buy ores and coal, and he will also crack open geodes for you. Geodes are something that you can find while mining stone. Geodes are filled with a variety of items, such as ores, items and artifacts. Minerals and artifacts, sorry. Okay, this is the museum. Whenever you find an artifact, you can bring it to the museum, talk to this guy here, and you can donate it. If I remember correctly, every 10 donations you get a gift from him. And here we have another bachelorette that you can marry. It's Penny. Penny is somewhat expensive in her gifts because, yeah, well, as I said, Penny's quite expensive in her gifts because she loves emeralds, and there's no way you can get emeralds at the beginning. However, she's also happy about any type of flower. So keep giving her those until she likes you. No emeralds needed. This is Willie the Fisher, and here is his shop. You can sell fish to him, or you can dump them in your chest back at the house. He also sells you new fishing rods as well as baits. Now we get our first fishing rod. Okay, the thing about fishing is there are certain type of fish that you only get during a certain season or certain weather condition, or a certain type of fish. Sorry about that. There are certain daytimes for fish where you can catch them. Some are only you can catch some only during the night, some only during certain seasons, and some during weather conditions such as rain. There, said it. Fishing is quite easy. Keep left mouse button pressed to charge it up, and then we wait. No. There. Our first fish, an anchovy. Let's see what else we can find. There is a certain percentage that you get junk out of the ocean or rivers or lakes. Some of that junk is quite useful, but most of it is just that junk. You can just throw it away if you want. herring! Yay! Okay, the beach is a good source for early income. Like with this mussel or clams, you can sell them and it will give you some extra income. Once in a while you can also find some worms on the beach you can dig up, and maybe you can find an artifact. This bridge is something that I recommend you repair early on. It costs, was it 300? Yeah, 300 pieces of wood, and will allow you to go to this little island here, where you can find this. These are corals, and you can sell them quite good. You can also give them to Haley, another bachelorette that you can marry, and she will like you for it. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Right. Way up north, there's something special that will be unlocked later on. But I think it was always during spring. Oh, and there is Haley. Kind of a stuck-up bitch at first, but she'll change. This is the town hall that you can restore later on, but more to that later. This is the carpenter's house. If she were to attend at a desk, you could buy building materials here like stone and wood, and some blueprints for crafting recipes, and yeah, some furniture too. These are the mines, but they are blocked off at first. You will get a message after day 3 or 4, if I remember correctly, that will tell you that the mines are open now. Then you can go into the mines and, well, you can mine and fight. But that's something for later. If you go around there, you come back to the farm. The farm has 3 ways out: north, east and south. Let's go look what the south exit holds. If we can get there. Come on. Quite a jungle here. By the way, you can change your tools with the mouse wheel. This is the Cinderside Forest. Every Friday and Sunday at this spot there will be a trader that will sell some unique goods. Unique and rare goods. Here's another bachelorette, it's a slayer. You can also marry her. She loves salad, which you can buy at the saloon for 200 gold, or some wine you can make yourself later on. This is Marnie's farm. She sells, okay, she sells animals and animal feed, hay, and also heaters for the animals, for their barns, because nobody likes cold animals in the winter, and they won't like it either. So let's get up. 7:30 p.m. Let's try to get back up to the house through the jungle. The grass I'm walking through right now, you can cut down with your scythe. And it is used as hay, but only if you have a silo. And that is where the carpenter comes in. She also builds you your house upgrades, as well as barns and barn upgrades. Okay, let's go sleep. A little bit more money. Okay, now it's raining. Let's see. Weather. Okay. Rain. You don't have to water your crops. That's a good thing. See, I have some stone in my inventory. I don't want that. There. Okay. I'd say do some more work on the farm. Clear it a bit more. Oh yes, now that I see it, there's a cave over there, and at some point during the summer you can do something with that cave. You can either plant mushrooms, or you can have some fruit beds in here. The fruit beds will drop fruit once in a while, and every 2 days, I think it was, you will get some mushrooms from the mushroom planters. I recommend to get the mushrooms because there's more of them and you can use them as food. That tree stump. In the beginning, removing trees is quite tedious, but the more better your tools become, the faster you can chop trees. Okay. And I see we have this building here. This is the greenhouse. Currently it's demolished. However, there is a way to restore it by collecting bundles. But more about that later on. Lots of work around here. As you can see, it's Wednesday. Usually, now that we have some money, I'd go to Pierre's and buy a few more seeds. However, since it's Wednesday, it's not open. His shop is closed. I could go to Jojo Mart, but that costs a lot of money. And I'd rather wait for a day or two. Oh, I see. You can get seeds even without the perk. Interesting. See that little thing here? It's a seed. can grow a tree from it. Or you can use it to make food later on, once you have the recipe. Let's get that away. Mixed seeds, as the name suggests, grows a random type of crop. But to be honest, they are not that useful. I rather plan what crops I want to grow instead of having them random. Okay, exhausted. We don't have any food to replenish our energy. So the best course of action would be to go to sleep. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. Level 1! Yoo-hoo! And you can craft field snacks. Field snacks are made from 3 tree seeds, acorn, pine, and oak, I think it was. And it gives you a little bit of energy back. Not much, but it'll come in handy. Let's see, crafting. Yeah. Ah, maple. Okay. Let's water our crops. Oh yeah, as you can see, the field is starting to disappear. Fields where nothing grows on will start to disappear. Oh, out of water. Okay. Fill that up. And a bit more water on the farm to create a little bit more space out. Kind of boring work, I know, but it has to be done. The farm is very big and you have tons of space. But you must first clean everything out if you want to make proper use of that space. Let's see. Some seeds. Tree seeds. I'd recommend not to fell all of the trees on your farm, if you can avoid it, because later on you can get some tappers, which you can use to gather tree sap, like acorn syrup, maple syrup, pine tree tar, and so on and so forth. You need that for later on, for crafting recipes. I apologize for misspelling and speaking nonsense. Sorry about that. Oh, there's a geode, but inventory full, so let's go back. Dump some of that stuff. Geodes are a random drop, you don't always get them from stones, but it's good to have them. And there are several types of geodes that you can find. For example, when you go into the mines, the deeper you go, the more rare geodes you will find. And they will usually contain better items. And the inventory is full again. Can't wait to get the first backpack upgrade. You can buy that from PS. And it costs, if I remember correctly, 2,500 gold. There are 2 upgrades to the backpack, and each upgrade is more expensive than the other. I think the second upgrade costs 10,000, which is quite a steep price, but it's worth it. Oh, the bamboo pole in there. Oops. Almost out of energy. It's not even 12 p.m. a.m. But I think we have enough. Yeah. At least for one. Now we can craft a field snack. Yep, eat it. And a little bit of energy is back. Can work for a little bit longer. Of course, this is just crappy food. You can make better food later on, once you have the first house upgrade. Then you get a kitchen. There you can cook. It is also required to marry, in order to marry someone, that you have at least the second house upgrade. The third house upgrade just offers more space, but also a crib for any future children, and it is required to have children. The third upgrade is required in order to have children. That's what I mean. Sorry. I don't make any sense today. I apologize. Okay. Let's get to sleep. And it seems it's already time to say goodbye, at least for now. I hope you liked this episode. I hope you can forgive me for plundering so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope I can see you again next time in episode 3. Until then, stay safe.